holding for a 4-4 at halftime. They lost 10-6. So there is the Georgian team arriving to Duna Arena here in Budapest, and the number 1 is Nicholas Shubladze, number 2 Beka Kavratadze, number 3 Damir Tsepuria, 35 years old, the oldest member in the Georgian team, number 4 Revaz Imnaishvili, number 5 Andria Bitadze, number 6 Marko Jelaca, number 7 Kvicha Jakaya, number 8 Mihal Bagaturia, 32 years old already, number 9 Zurab Rurua, also 32 years old, number 10 Georgi Magrakvelidze, who will be 22 years old at the January the 21st, and is the youngest member in the Georgian team. Number 11 Fabio Baraldi, number 12 Boris Vapensky, and number 13 Irakli Razmadze. The head coach of Georgia is Revaz Chomakidze, 46 years old, former great player for Russia. And now Team Greece, Emanuel Tserdavas is the number 1. Number 2 Konstantinos Genidunias, 36 years old, the oldest player in the Greek team. Number 3 Dimitrios Skoumpakis. Number 4 Marios Kapotsis. Number 5 the Greek captain Ioannis Fontoulis. Number 6 Alexandros Papanastasiou, the youngest player in the Greek team, 20 years old only. Number 7 Georgios Dervisis. Number 8 Stylianos Argyropoulos. Number 9 Konstantinos Mourikis, very experienced player. Number 10 as well as Christodoulos Kolombos. Number 11 Alexandros Gounas. Number 12 Angelos Vlahopoulos, and number 13 Konstantinos Galanidis. And the head coach of the Greek team, Theodoros Vlahos, 50 years old, coaching the Greek national side for 5 years now. And the referees from Hungary, Gabriela Várkonyi, and from Croatia, Robert Tiozzo. And now the national anthems. First, the
And now the national anthem of Greece. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match in the Group D, Greece against Georgia.
So this is the fifth match of the day, and this is in Group D, Greece against Georgia. Later on, the next match will be the same group, France against Italy, and then at night from 7 p.m. Hungary against Spain from Group C, and the last match of today will be in Group E, Montenegro against Croatia. There you can see the Greek lineup one more time. Two change compared to the European Championship 2 years ago. Papanastasiou and Galanidis are the new players, but this is the same team of Theodoros Vlahos, who were in the last year's World Championship, where they finished in the 7th place. The Georgian team has also two changes compared to 2 years ago to Barcelona. Baraldi and Vapensky are the new player of the side of Revas Chomakidze. 2 years ago in Barcelona, Georgia finished in the 13th place, and in the group stage they lost against Hungary, Germany and Italy, but then in the placement matches they won both matches, first against Turkey 15-10, and then against Slovakia for the 13th place 8-6. This is the third appearance for Georgia, and the first was here in Budapest 6 years ago, when they finished in the 12th place. That was the debut for Georgia. So this is now the fourth appearance on the big stage. In Belgrade they finished in the 14th place, and as I told, 2 years ago they finished in the 13th place. So Hungarian and Croatian referees in this match. And let's see if the Greek side would be able to win its first match in this European Championships. They've never been in the podium, and if Greece would be able to win this match, that would be its 15th win in history of European Championships. The best result so far for Greece is 2 times 4th place. First in 1999 in Florence, and then 4 years ago in Belgrade. 2 years ago in Barcelona they finished in the 5th place, but they scored the most goals in the tournament, 85 goals. And at that time, in the group stage, they lost against they won against Turkey and the Netherlands, and lost against Croatia. They won easily the playoff match against Germany, but then in the quarterfinal they lost against the host Spanish team 10-6, and then for the 5th place they won both matches, first against Russia and then against Montenegro. So the game is on, and the first sprint won by the Greek team, so they have the first possession. Kapotsis passing to Vlahopoulos. He's losing his cap. And there is the first exclusion of the match. And that is Boris Vapensky from Georgia. Vlahopoulos passing to the center, but now there is the goal after the rebound scored by the number 2, Genidunias, the oldest member of the Greek team, 36 years old, and he was the member of the World Championship bronze medalist team 5 years ago in Kazan. In the last World Championship, which took place in Budapest 3 years ago. Greece finished in the 4th place, and the very last World Championship last year in Gwangju, they finished in the 7th place. Magaturia. Shot from distance from Trepulia. No goal for Georgia. They were very, very happy winning against France. As I heard, that was the biggest victory for them, and they even had a little party after the match, enjoying the victory. But of course, this is now a new day, a new opponent. And probably they would like to win one more match. It would be actually a surprise. There is a turnover foul. So the ball goes to the Georgians. The Georgians need to have a qualifier, and it took place in Tbilisi, where they finished in the 1st place ahead of Germany and Switzerland. So that was an easy qualification tournament for Georgia. And of course, Greece didn't need to qualify, as they finished in the 5th place 2 years ago. A good save from Emmanuel Tserdavas. The other goal is Nicolas Shubladze between the Georgian posts. He has no save so far, but he let 1 goal in. Funtulis. Evgeny Dunias back to Funtulis. Now the pass to the center position, and there is a 5-meter penalty for Greece. And number 9, Zurab Rurua, was the penalized player. Papanastasiou. And he scores. It's number 2 for Greece. He's the youngest player in the Greek team, 20 years old only. But he was already there last year's World Championship as the whole Greek team was here. All the 13 players were there in Gwangju in the tournament, where they finished in the 7th place. Vapensky. He was born in Novi Sad in Serbia, and he was playing for Serbia earlier, and won a bronze medal 10 years ago with the Serbian side. And this is his first big tournament with the Georgian team. 29 years old, Boris Vapensky. Kapotsis. Vlahopoulos. Back to Kapotsis. Only 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And a good steal. Bagaturia. There is a chance for a shot, and goal number 1 for Georgia. The goal scorer is Revaz Imnaishvili. A nice action shot goal. And now it's Greece 2, Georgia 1. They met once before the Europeans, upon Georgia's debut here in Budapest 6 years ago. And at that time, Greece won by 9 goals, 15-6 in the group stage. exclusion one more time from Georgia. So 6-on-5 for Greece, and he scores quickly. The goal scorer is Genidunias, number 2 for him. Konstantinos Genidunias, born in Athens, playing in a club called Olympiakos, one of the best sides of Europe. Jakaya. Wapenski, back to Jakaya. It's very far from the Greek goal, but there is no chance for a pass ahead until now. Jelatsa. Sorry, it's Bagaturia. Back to Jakaya. Under 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Jakaya not trying to pass to the center, but was the 2-meter line, so the ball goes to Greece. Dervisis. Stopped by Bitadze. Genidunias. Kapotsis. Dervisis again. Now to the center, and he scores. Great goal, scored by Columbus. It's his first goal in the match. And his first goal in the whole tournament here in Budapest. Actually, 6 players netted a goal apiece in the Greek team in their first match against Italy. While in the other side, the top scorer for Georgia was Boris Wapenski, who scored 3 times against France, among those 9 goals which the Georgian side scored. Bagaturia. There's a big battle, of course, for every centimeters in the pool. Jakaya. Bagaturia now trying to pass, but didn't reach the center forward. Vlahopoulos. Vlahopoulos. And a great save made by Shubladze. His first in the match from 5 shots. Trapuria. Bagaturia. And it's Rura, and he's losing the ball. No. The ball is still with Georgia. Rurua. And there is now the exclusion. So 6-on-5 for Georgia. Rurua shot and saved by the post. So still no second goal for Georgia. And you could see it was well ahead the goal line. Buntulis. There's a free player and a clean chance. And there is goal number 5 for Greece, scored by Genidunias one more time. This is his 3rd goal from 3 shots. 100% shot percentage for him. Genidunias, who was already here in Budapest 4 years ago in the European Championships when they finished in the 4th place. And he has 3 World Championships next to his name as well. He was the member of 5 years ago when they clinched the bronze medal in Kazan. Lipinski. Bielacza. Just a free throw. Bielacza. And no goal for Georgia. It was a huge chance. That missed by the number 9, Zurab Rurua. Dervisis. Nothing happened, said the Hungarian referee. And we are just about to start the last 30 seconds in this first quarter in Naishvili. So maybe a last attack now, and maybe a chance for Georgia. Or there is a chance, of course, but maybe a goal as well. A shot, great block, and still have a little time, 10-12 seconds. But now Georgia is losing the ball because there is a turnover for. And now Greece has 10 seconds for a shot. And Kapotsis is completely free. Kapotsis still with the ball, only 1 second left. But Kapotsis shouldn't have to pass because there was no more time. He should shoot, but he didn't. So the first quarter ended. And Greece is leading by 4 goals, 5-1 against Georgia. So here we are in the second quarter, and Greece is leading by 5 goals, 6-1. And in the first quarter, they had 85% shooting percentage, which is just perfect. And now they are leading by 6 goals. Because there is one more for Greece, scored by Dervisis. He's first in the match and first in the whole tournament. So the Greek side had a preparation tournament before the European Championships in Italy, and they finished in the last place behind Hungary, Italy and the United States of America, which was actually a bit surprised that they lost against the USA by a goal. While the Georgians had a preparation tournament as well in Montenegro, and they finished in the 3rd place behind Montenegro, France, and ahead of Germany. In their last match they won against Germany by 3 goals, 10-7. So they started their preparation in Montenegro, then they came here to Budapest, and then they won the first match. A very, very important first match against France by 2 goals, 9-7. While the Greeks are continuing on that poor form as they prepared, because they lost against Italy. But actually the first half against Italy was a draw, 4-4. And they were playing well, but in the second half, the Italians were better. And they won by 4 goals, 10-6. Gunas. Gunas, only 2 seconds left on the shot clock, and there was a shot from distance. It wasn't good enough. There's the replay. Just hit the post. No goal this time. Lapensky. Now to the center, and there is the exclusion foul for Greece, and 6-on-5 now for Georgia. Rurua. Magrakvalidze. Now to the right side, and from there was the shot from Kavratadze, but no goal again. Only 1 goal for Georgia, scored by the number 4 Imnaishvili. But that was a long time ago. And there is a clear chance and a great save made by Shubladze. The shot came from Kapotsis. Now he can take this corner. Dervisis. Funtulis. Back to Dervisis. There is a huge battle in the center forward position, and there is the exclusion foul, but it was a quickly taken shot. And no goal this time for Greece. Funtulis is the chance. Changing players, the Georgians. Only 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Now there is the shot and a great block from Dervisis. So Greece is still leading by 6 goals. for 2.5 minutes. There was no goal so far in this match. Now there is an exclusion from Georgia. Number 7, Yakaya, his second foul in the match. Kapotsis. Now to the left side, and there is a shot from there, and the goal scorer is Gunas. His second goal in the game and his third in the tournament. "30 years old Alexandros Gunas, who is international for 12 years now. And he was the member of the Greek team, which was here in Budapest 6 years ago as well. And of course, he was there in Kazan, in the bronze medalist Greek team too. Cepuja, Imnaishvili, one more pass to Magrakvalidze, now trying to pass to the center, but he had no chance to reach the ball again. Great defense one more time for Greece. Funtulis. Funtulis, and the great shots. And a wonderful goal, but actually maybe Nicolas Shubladze made a mistake. I guess from there, he shouldn't let a goal in. There is the replay. It was a really small place for the ball to go into the net. Jelatsa. Cepuja, back to Jelatsa. Now it's Magrakvalidze. One 6 seconds left. There is the exclusion from Greece. So power play for Georgia. Magrakvalidze. Wrong pass. Cepuja. A shot saved by the goalie. So now the chance for Greece to score their 10th goal. And there it is. And the goal scorer is Ioannis Funtulis. An easy match for Greece.
The goal scorer again, number 5, Ioannis Funtulis, is
His third goal in the match from 4 shots. Cepuja. Now there is a clear chance for the center. The Greek players forgot about Fabio Baraldi. So finally Georgia was able to score after a long time. The second goal for Baraldi in the whole tournament. After more than 10 minutes, the Georgian side scored again. It's 10-2. Vlahopoulos. Only 1 second on the shot clock, and there is a good save. But now, after this save, as the rebound went back to Greece, they don't have 30 seconds, but only 20 seconds, according to the new rules. Vlahopoulos. 5 seconds left, and a huge goal scored by Vlahopoulos. His first in the match. And first in the whole tournament. 28 years old. He's international for 11 years now. His first big tournament was the World Championships in Kazan, when they clinched the bronze. Trepulia, only 5 seconds left from the first half. And there is no shots from Georgia, so this is how the first half ended. The result is Greece 11, Georgia 2. The first quarter ended in a 5-1, and the second 6-1 for Greece. An easy match for the favorite. And they are playing well. And we can see the Georgians are really far from that form that they showed against France in their first match, which they won by 2 goals. So there is the statistics of the first half. Shot efficiency is a bit worse for Greece after the first quarter, but still good, more than 60%, while the Georgians only 18%. 3 action shot goals for Greece and only 1 for Georgia. From 6 meters, there are only also 2 goals for Greece. There you can see they won both sprints. They have 4 steals, 2 blocks. So in every aspect of the game, they are better and superior to the Georgian side. And the top scorers in the first half are Genidunias and Funtulis from Greece. Both players scored 3 goals, while from Georgia only Imnaishvili and Baraldi were able to score a goal. And we have less than 30 seconds from the about to start the second half. So Greece is yet to win a big tournament, and let alone a medal at the Europeans. About the Europeans, they started in 1970 with a 10th place finish. Then after a spell in Group B, they returned to the elites in 85, where they finished in the 8th place. And from 89, they are regular participants. At 89, they finished in the 11th place. But then in 91 was a breakthrough performance for them, finishing in the 6th position, which they repeated in 93. They reached the semi-finals 2 times, in 99 and 4 years ago in Belgrade, but both times they finished in the 4th place. And 2 years ago in Barcelona, they finished in 5th position. So they are a bit better in the World Championships. They already have bronze medals, and not just in Kazan 5 years ago, but 15 years ago as well. So they have 2 bronze medals from the World Championships. And they have bronze medals from the World League as well, 3 times, last in 2016. And they have World Cup silver medals as well from 97. And about the Olympics, the best result is a 4th place, just like in the Euros. It was in 2004. I had the time to tell these things because the Georgians were attacking, but they did exactly nothing with the ball. So now let's see the Greek side. Yanidunias, his shots saved by the post, but there was a turnover fall as well. The Georgians were changing goalie. Now it's Irakli Razmadze between the posts. And if I see well, then the Greeks changed goalie as well. There is Konstantinos Galanidis. And the first save for Razmadze. The half of the post. Sorry, the first save for Galanidis. A shot saved by the post. Came from Gunas. Now the ball went back to Greece. The rebound. Down to the center, and there is a goal scored by Yorgos Dervisis. It's number 12 for Greece. So there is the 10-goal difference for the first time in the match between the two teams. Wapensky. Pass to the center, and now there is the exclusion. So 6-on-5 for Georgia. And the Georgian side is calling the team timeout. Revas Chomakidze was a great player for Russia, Olympic silver medalist and world champion bronze medalist. So let's listen what he says to his team.
Pripremi, marka, idi na gol. Sami.
It was a short speech, and the number 3 formation will follow after the game is continuing. So let's see what they can make of from this. They are trailing by 10 goals. Repulia. Wapensky. Jelaca. One more pass, back to Jeláca, and the shot from Jeláca, saved by the post. No need for touch the Greek goalie. And there is a fast break, but no chance for the shot. Kapocsis, Gunas, and the wrong pass. Asmadze. Trepulia. Wapensky, and a nice turn and goal. Goal for Georgia, number 3. Andrea trailing by only 9 goals again. Boris Wapensky's first goal in the match and 3rd goal in the tournament. He was the top scorer for Georgia against France. Kapocsis. Pass to Gunas. Back to Kapocsis. Changing positions, the Greeks. Now it's Papanastasiou. And he scores, but there was a turnover fall already. So no goal for Greece this time. There you can see the fight in the center position. At least what is just on top of the water, but you couldn't see what is under the water. Trepulia. Trepulia, lob shot, almost went in. So still no save for the Greek goalie, Galanidis. But he already let a goal in. Bagaturia. Georgia number 8 is having more than 120 caps already. In the last 12 years, he was there in the Georgians' all appearances in the European Championships. Exclusion now. In the second half, the Greek side is just went back the gears and they are not concentrating as well as in the first half, but of course they don't need. And the goal scorer is Yakaya. It's goal number 4 for Georgia. (23 years old, left-handed defender, Kwicha Yakaya. His 3rd Euro already. Changes in the Greek side and some changes as well in the Georgians. Now you can see Yakaya, his first goal in the match from only 1 shot, so it's 100%, but this is not good enough against Greece. Vlahopoulos, Dervisis, back to Vlahopoulos. There is the exclusion, and now the Greek head coach is calling the team timeout. Theodoros Vlahos. 50 years old, coaching the Greek side for 5 years now. He was a great player in the 90s especially. Now let's see and listen what he will say.
1, 2, 3 Φουντούλης, 4. Δοκάρι, δοκάρι. Κάνουμε αυτό που κάναμε χθες. Ένα γλίστριμα, δεύτερο και πάει μπάλα. 1, 2 ή απέναντι και ανεβαίνει για να τελειώσεις ή με διαγώνια πάσα ή πάει αυτό που κάναμε χθες στην προπόνηση. Πάμε.
Now let's see what they can make from this power play. Fountulis, Vlahopoulos, Fountulis, Genidounias, Vlahopoulos, 1 second, and no goal for Greece. I don't know if this was the plan for Greece. Bagaturia. He hit the face of Genidounias, but he's okay. Rapensky. Now to the center forward, and no penalty, only an exclusion. The number 8, Argyropoulos. Wapensky, Rurua, Wapensky again, Rurua, and now to the center, and great goal scored by Beka Kavratadze. It's number 5 for Georgia. Now they are trailing only by 7 goals. I wonder if they would be able to come back to tie this game, but the Greek side really went back from the gear. Now you can see the number 2 is already free there, and he made the shot and scores. This is the first goal for Kavratadze in the tournament. And now they have the possession again. Wapensky. And Wapensky scores! It's number 6 now for Georgia. The second goal for Boris Wapensky. There's the pass, and of course it was a huge mistake from the goalie. But the Georgians didn't care about that, of course. So in this third quarter, the Georgians are leading by 3 goals, 4-1. But I still wonder if they would come back. Fountulis, Vlahopoulos, back to Vlahopoulos under 10 seconds from the quarter. They have 5 seconds to shot, and there is a goal, and the ref led the goal, so Vlahopoulos is the goal scorer. Finally, Greece is able to score a goal. Let's see how many minutes after. So 5.5 minutes passed, and finally they scored the goal. But this is how this third quarter ends. So this quarter was for Georgia, 4-2, but they are still trailing by 7 goals. Greece 13, Georgia 6. After 3 quarters. And there is the last goal one more time of Vlahopoulos. No chance for the Georgia number 13, Irakli Razmadze. So before the last quarter, Greece is leading by 7. There is the statistics after 3 quarters. Shot efficiency is getting worse and worse for Greece, only 59% now, but for Georgia is 31. So they improved a lot. And the Greek number 2 goalie, Konstantinos Galanidis, had no save so far. From 4 shots, he let all the 4. The Georgian number 10, Giorgi Magrakvalidze, just stopped swimming, letting the ball to the Greece. And at least he's a bit fresher now in defense. It was not an equal battle. Gunas. Great pass to the center and a wonderful save now, Irakli Razmadze. His second in the match. Wapensky. Trepulia. Trepulia again. Pass to the center position, and there is the exclusion from Greece. Skoumpakis, and his third major, so she's out with substitution. Trepulia. Magrakvalidze. And the shot saved by the post, but the rebound went back for Georgia, and now Georgia has 20 more seconds to attack. Wapensky. Wapensky, one more time, saved by the post. And now there must be a 5-meter penalty. Yes, it is. Against Argyropoulos. Now a chance for Damir Trepulia to score his first goal in the match. And he scores. And not just in the match, but in the whole tournament here in Budapest. Damir Trepulia from 5 shots now. He has 1 assist. But now finally he has a goal as well. Actually, there was a little touch from the Greek goalie, and there you can see Skoumpakis is out. Bunas. Kapotsis. Bunas again. Only 10 seconds left. Kapotsis. And there is a fall in the center position. The number 7, Yakaya, must leave, and he must leave for the whole match because this is his third major fall. Bunas, a great pass, and there was a big touch from the Georgians, so that's why Greece is losing the ball. Magrakvelidze. Just a foul. Jelatsa. Imnaishvili. Magrakvelidze. Now pass to the center, but Bitadze was fighting with the Greek player and no chance to reach that ball. Dervisis. Kapotsis. Kapotsis, and he scores. This is his first goal in the match from 2 shots. And his second in the tournament in Budapest. Marios Kapotsis. Second Euro here in Duna Arena after Barcelona. And now some changes on both sides. And we have a bit less than 5 minutes from this match in Group D, where we will have one more game after this contest between France and Italy. Now to the center, and there is the 5-meter penalty for Georgia. And Vlahopoulos is the penalized player. The action from underwater, and the chance for Zurab Rurua. And he scores. His first in the match, the Georgian captain. He's 32 years old. He was there in every European Championship where Georgia took place, as well as the number 8 Bagaturia, the number 2 Kavratadze, and the number 3 Trepuja, and number 6 Marko Jelatsa. All these players were in every European Championships where Georgia took place. Vlahopoulos. Funtulis. Now there is the exclusion from Georgia. 6-on-5 for Greece. Kavratadze. His third, and there is a goal for Greece, and the ball just glued there in the net. So the third major for Beka Kavratadze, the Georgian number 2, is out with substitution, as well as earlier Yakaya. And there's the goal one more time. Scored by Murikis. His first goal in the match and second in the tournament. And there is a turnover fall. So a chance to increase the lead to 8 goals now for Greece. Fountulis. Genidunias. Back to Fountulis. He was free there and he scores the number 16 for Greece. The Greek captain scoring his 4th goal in the match.
This is a 4th goal.
The World Championships bronze medalist Ioannis Fountulis. He's in the Greek team for 15 years now. Probably this is not his last European Championships. Bagaturia. Bagaturia still with the ball. Now to the center, and there is the chance ahead of Andrea Bitadze, and he scores his first goal in the match from 4 shots.
Goal scorer is number 5, Andrea Bitadze.
So far, Bitadze had only 3 turnover fouls, but finally now he scores a goal as well. Vlahopoulos. 2 goals next to his name. Under 10 seconds now. Vlahopoulos scores his 3rd in the match. It seems like that for the end, maybe it will be that 10-goal difference that it was before. Actually, it's 8 now, but seems like the Greek players playing better at the end of the match again. Trepulia. Wapenski. Galatza. Back to Wapenski. Only 8 seconds left. And there will be as exclusion and the team timeout called by the Georgian head coach, Remas Chomakidze.
Sami გავაკეთე, სამი. ზუგა გამოვა და სამზე გავიყვანეთ ისოგი მარკო. აი 3. 3, ა? ნე. Yes, 3, სამი. შენ და არა გაცო, არა. გადაგე ტრაიზე, სანგას და გამოდი გარე და ვიჟამო, ხო, სამი. ხო.
They will try the number 3 formation again, just like after that last team timeout. If I remember well, then that time they didn't score. So the final exclusion for Argyropoulos is out with substitution. The second player from Greece as well, along with Skoumpakis. Now it's Repuia, Wapenski, Galatza, Wapenski, Galatza, There is no chance for that shot, and there is the turnover fall. So no goal. Even the music is on. Funtulis. He hits the post. Let the play. Shows the Hungarian referee. Japulia. Wapensky. Just a fall. Trapulia. Wapensky now to the center forward. And there is the exclusion. Lahopoulos is the penalized player. Second major. And we are on the last minute of the match. And now there is the score from power play. And the goal scorer is Zurab Rurua, the Georgian captain. His second goal in the match from 4 shots. He's on 50% now. And the Georgians improving even more in the shot efficiency. Now they are on 40%. Lahopoulos. There is the center forward, and there is the 5-meter penalty. So a chance for Geni Dunias to score his 4th goal in the match. And a save. Razmadze. He's on 33%, while Shubladze finished the match in 21%. But in the other side, the Greek #1 goalie Zerdavas finished in 71%. So he was just playing perfectly. Almost perfectly, just like against Italy, but Galanidis finished the match in 0%. The number 13 Greece player, the Greek goalie, he let all that 8 shots in that he faced. So, but this was not a problem for Greece, actually, because they won this match easily, 17-10. But that's for sure that Konstantinos Galanidis will get some words from his head coach after the match. And probably this, he is not the happiest man now from the